super. Oh, bonjour madame. Elle est cultivatrice. Et bien roulée. Comment on peut... Ah, on peut pas te parler? Ah, c'est chiant. Oh, bonjour madame. Ah, pas grave, elle est blonde celle-là. Bonjour. Oh. Bon, ça te dérange pas que je te suive un peu? On va voir comment tu vas monter les marches. Oh, elle lévite par contre. Ah, moi je dis ce jeu 19 sur 20. Qu'est-ce... Oh, là, putain, c'est...
Direct.
Hein? Et ma femme qui dit je suis à côté de toi, s'il te plaît. Elle avait un joli fessier, non? Ah, je crois que j'ai fait de la... Ah, non. C'est combien? Non, t'as juste fait. Ok. Ensuite. Attends, on a l'impression d'être dans Gothic là maintenant. Ils étaient sympas les Gothiques. Je sais pas si tu les as fait, les Gothiques. Guerrière. Mais c'est vachement sympa le petit village là, regarde. Avec la paille et tout, ça me rappelle le pays. Et on est chez les Gaulois. C'est très chouette. Hein. Ça fait trop bizarre, par contre, ils fument. Ok. Et si tu prends, ça vole. Ouais, mais est-ce que c'est comme dans Morrowind, genre tu prends même s'il n'y a jamais personne et que t'es hyper obscur et que tout le monde le sait quand même? Ah mais qu'est-ce que t'as contre les nouveaux? Ils sont magnifiques les visages, ils sont vraiment très bien travaillés les visages, hein, comparé à Mass Effect Andromeda. Et les costumes, visages et costumes. Faire apparaître des vivres par magie.
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived.
Tu vois comment faire une nana bien, comparé à Mass Effect Andromeda où elles sont toutes moches et horribles. Qu'est-ce que t'as à échanger?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
Il me faut les meilleures armes et armures.
I can't help you there. Oh. You can only get that sort of thing from our blacksmith.
Ok, bah
but
je vais là-bas.
He'll only sell to berserkers. And even if you're a berserker of the right rank, he will make sure it costs you.
How much?
A good few shards for sure. But if you've worked your way up through the ranks to be eligible, you should have earned a lot on the way. And the more hands we have working in Goliath, the more chance I have of getting the help I need.
Ok. Tu as certainement autre chose à offrir que des éclats. Charisme 4. Ah d'accord, donc le charisme sert. Niveau de compétence trop faible. D'accord.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan.
Oh, je crois que j'ai trouvé un moyen de ouf de pick-up comme apport.
Ah bien.
It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Je peux t'aider, ça ne te met pas en colère?
You're right. Why should I care?
My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Où se trouve Maître Thorald? Ces problèmes d'approvisionnement ont l'air de te démoraliser. Je parlerai de toi à Angrim.
I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Tu veux du PQ? J'ai du PQ sinon. Apprends-moi quelque chose.
Teach me something.
Of course.
C'est quoi ce genre de question? D'accord. Ici, vous pouvez dépenser vos points d'apprentissage pour apprendre de nouvelles compétences, mais uniquement si vos attributs sont suffisamment élevés. Putain, il y a des compétences secondaires. Alors, point d'attribut. Accorde immédiatement 10 points d'attribut. Rapporte plus d'expérience pour les ennemis tués. Ah. Ça me paraît bien, ça.
Allez, cours, salope!
Et comment on fait? Je peux pas? Ah, il me faut de l'élexite. Mais attends, j'ai pas le temps de lire. Attends, apprends-moi quelque chose, blablabla.
Of course.
D'accord, il faut de l'élexite. Il faut 500 d'élexite. Et il faut plus de points d'intelligence, d'accord. Donc lire rapport de l'expérience supplémentaire. Alors du coup, attends. Intelligence et ruse. Ah putain, mais faut tout monter en fait. Faut tout monter. Rapporte plus d'expérience. Les marchands vous accorderont une remise. Augmente la valeur des combats. Augmente la valeur de survie. Augmente les compétences d'artisanat. Augmente le charisme. Chaque niveau augmente la puissance d'attaque de vos compagnons. Réduit le coût des amendes à payer pour les crimes commis. Empêche les animaux faibles d'attaquer. Accorde un point d'attribut supplémentaire à chaque niveau. Ajoute un bonus à la durée des effets magiques de PS1 et des Steam lors de la valeur froide se situant. Oh là 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 là.
Mais attends, il est impossible le jeu là. J'ai fait toutes les quêtes possibles et imaginables, j'ai plus rien à me nouvelle. Ils font trop de dommages.
Salut HB. Je stream en 60 FPS, ça y est, j'ai acheté un HD 60S. Et je teste de streamer en 60 FPS. Ça a l'air de tenir, j'ai pas trop de pertes, faudrait que je regarde après la rediff au calme pour me rendre compte. Et en même temps je teste Alex. J'ai un drôle d'effet sur la caméra. Où ça? Non, c'est normal. Bertram.
Hey, incomer. You're new here,
T'as un mec
right?
qui s'appelle Bertram.
Is it that obvious?
Oh,
Ça existe vraiment ce
I
nom?
only arrived here recently myself.
Il est habillé comme ça?
There are just too many raiding parties out there now.
D'accord, tu peux nous prendre une
If you
photo si
don't
tu veux.
belong to a faction, well, you're just counting the days until you're dead.
Il est cool ce Lex, il a l'air cool, je suis qu'à 1 heure de jeu, je suis mort 4
They
fois
took me in and patched me up.
contre un rat,
I
les combats
wish
sont
I had
extrêmement
more than
difficiles
this simple weapon to defend myself
et
with.
Ou alors t'es extrêmement
This
nul.
doesn't exactly make
les
me
combats
feel
sont
safe.
extrêmement difficiles.
Ou alors t'es
You don't feel
extrêmement nul.
safe here?
Well,
Un petit mélange
they're a fierce
entre
bunch,
Morrowind,
walls are better
Gothic,
than where I
Ryzen.
was. But some of the other factions use plasma weapons. What good is a club going to be against those? I came here when the Alds
Ou
raided
sûrement
the farm.
celtique, ouais, un truc comme ça.
The berserkers found me and brought me here. But protection came at a price. My safety for a law that is more limiting than freeing. They reject all technology. Can you imagine that?
Par les 6 trous. Tu comptes les trous de nez? Ou les oreilles? Il y a un endroit où faire du commerce ici.
So, is there anywhere to
Ah oui,
trade
mais c'est
here?
le forgeron, il me faut le forgeron.
That depends what you want to buy.
Putain, il y a l'air d'avoir du
Traders
dialogue
need to
aussi,
be
hein.
authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this as a gift.
Tu ne penses pas que la technologie
You
devrait
don't
être
think
interdite?
technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time. Sore backs, blistered hands, slow progress. Goliad is civilized, but it's not exactly civilization, is it? Those are my thoughts, and there are some here that share them. But there are
Il
others
est excellent
who
son
would
costume,
exile
n'empêche.
you from the town just for saying that technology can make a difference.
Is there anything else you don't like about Berserkers?
Don't get me wrong, the people
Ah, c'est
here
un clerc,
can
le
be
Bertram?
fair, they help those around them,
Abusé,
and there's the
tout leur
wonder
stuff,
that is
ils se
Berserker
cassent.
magic. And
Oh,
if you
chier.
follow their laws, you will find acceptance here, all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. The wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them, is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
Je n'ai besoin de personne ni d'aucune version. Je veux devenir berserker.
I want to become a Berserker.
Good for you. Magic and superstition and save the planet, all very noble. I wish you well. But should the magic wear off someday, there may be others who would welcome you.
Ok. Guerrier. Y'a le feu dans la maison. Oh, sympa la cheminée centrale. Sans cheminée. C'est un peu dangereux. Oh, cette HDR monstrueuse. Ok. Je dois aller où, moi, dans le tas, là? Ok, bon, on va tester par là. C'est joli, hein? C'est vraiment très chouette, topographiquement parlant. Ah! On est aux deux échoppes.
What news from the field?
Parler à Oran.
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers.
Quanto.
You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass.
C'est vraiment toi le tavernier là qui nettoie les verres là, t'es dégueulasse de partout, hein. T'es une porcherie, t'as de la merde jusque sous les aisselles et c'est toi qui te donne à boire et à manger.
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hard-working man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Vas-y, donne-moi un verre.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Alors, je peux acheter de l'alcool, merde. De la boisson énergisante, de la soupe, de la bière. Ah, d'accord, ça m'augmente de la santé en fait. Ok, petite potion de guérison, ça coûte 45. Non, ça coûte 50. J'ai 240. Ah, l'élixite, c'est le jeu, c'est la monnaie du jeu, d'accord.
C'est ce qui excite les mini-marchands.
Nothing is safe these days.
Ok.
Cook too long and you ruin the porridge.
On peut mourir dans le feu?
So, what about events?
Regarde,
on the
je
border?
marche pieds nus dans le feu. Je peux enlever mon slip?
Are you
must
using
be
that here
joking.
because?
So I have to go.
Ah non, je peux pas. Dommage. On peut équiper un truc sur le cou. Genre une écharpe. Borne.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Il paraît que tu dépasses. Qui te demande?
Who wants to know?
My name is Born. I am the
Born.
chief overseer of the seedling
Born to
farms
be
here in
alive.
Goliath.
Born to
Let
be
me welcome you
alive.
to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned.
C'est quoi des
So I
fermes
watch your
de
step.
dragon?
It'll make life easier all round. Life is a
Tu vas voir.
lot more comfortable
D'accord.
here in Goliath than out in that valley.
Une ferme de dragon, qu'est-ce que c'est?
It's a seedling farm.
We grow a lot of different plants here, specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us. Many incomers
Putain, il y en a
stay to
aucun
become
qui... Tout le...
cultivators.
J'adore les gars, ils ont
We
putain de
always have
stuff quand ils se
space
battent et
for
dès
more
qu'ils
people
meurent.
willing to dedicate
Ça disparaît.
themselves to Magalan. I hope you find your place here.
So I have to go.
Alors en fait, HB, c'est quand que tu fais l'épisode 3 de Raoul Beat-en-Bois? J'ai envie de voir la suite de cette, de ce héros magnifique. Oh la baliste! Oh la baliste, énorme.
Elle fait balister.
Oh la taille! Oh, le mec qui se mange ça. Voilà. Ah, ça j'ai le droit de le prendre. Je vais monter ça cette semaine, demain soir. Ah, c'est super. Ah, Xavier, faut que tu regardes le Warband, là, les aventures de Raoul Beat-en-Bois.
Ah, mais oui, oui, tu m'avais dit, tu m'avais parlé de Warband.
Faut que tu regardes.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I
Il est un peu trop beau gosse. Je peux voir ses cheveux?
only solutions, and I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Vas-y, je
I'm
t'écoute.
listening.
Oh, mais il a une voix un peu...
You look like the listening
Tu sais,
kind.
une voix un peu...
Except maybe being impaled at the unmentionables with a hot
Non, une voix un peu... Mais non,
but
pas de me prostituer. Il a une voix un peu méchante. Tu sais, le gars qui... Ah, tu vois, il magouille, quoi.
someone who knows what's
Tout de
right,
suite pour son cul.
what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest
Ah,
mistakes
une voix qui
when it
veut me la
comes
mettre
to
profond.
legalities. And if you did,
Oui.
then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both Elixir.
Pourquoi devrais-je te
Why
faire
should I
confiance?
trust you?
Cause I'm a hooded crow.
Ah, lui, c'est un
Not
freux.
Your rule-making Eisen clan.
Bon, il est pas
Not a
si affreux que ça.
wannabe Hammer clan. I'm a good, honest, straight-talking hooded crow.
Clans?
The Hammer clan, the Eisen clan, and the clan of the hooded crows.
Ah putain, dans les Berserkers, il y a 3
That's your
clans.
berserkers. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You can spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
D'où t'es venu ce perso? Raoul Beat-en-Bois, c'était... c'est... Le truc là sur Canal+, là, avec José Garcia et tout le bazar là. Enfin, tape Canal+, Raoul Beat-en-Bois, tu verras. Tu cherches des choses
You're
rares.
looking for rare items.
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the
Antoine
need
Decaune,
to
merci.
take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal,
Nulle part ailleurs, merci.
law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Apprends-moi des choses.
Teach me something.
J'aurais peut-être pas dû demander.
not?
Ah, un crochetage. Serrurerie. Ah, mais tu peux faire voleur, vol à la tire. Eh, mais il y a trop de choses. C'est chaud. C'est chaud. Mais c'est un MMORPG en fait, le jeu.
Presque.
La richesse du truc, bordel.
Don't try anything.
What? Mon compagnon? Il s'en va? Mais non!
Et on vit quand même dans une époque formidable où même les mecs ultra bodybuildés font leur ménage.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
Qu'est-ce que tu caches ou t'es
There, on your own.
simplement content de me
What is
voir?
that?
Bon, bah c'est bien ça, t'es pas inclus dedans.
Ouais. Là, sur ton bras, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est un auxiliator. T'as jamais vu avant?
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elix technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath.
Ah.
Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
Je porte pas, c'est un implant.
I'm not carrying it. implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it.
Sérieux.
Well, you don't look like an owl. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me.
Bye,
Still,
HB.
best you know that should you find any other Elix
Bye, HB.
technology on your travels, you
Karma.
should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elix technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elix than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the Elix from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the Elix has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Pourquoi faire ça plutôt que
Why
d'utiliser la
not do
technologie?
this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil.
Bah, c'est des...
And so,
c'est des
Amric
vieux
and the
noms un peu
forefathers
nordiques,
decreed
quoi.
that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Alps pump Elix into themselves,
Ah,
the
Rainer.
clerics feed it to
Ah,
machines,
ah.
and we transmute it
J'ai trouvé
into magic.
le mec qui comment s'appelle?
Surely technology makes life easier.
Engage
Such
l'éclair,
is temptation.
comme ça, au milieu de
The
la pampa.
Alps take Elix, they get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term, they don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of Elix, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Alps.
But Alps can cast magic.
Yes, yes, now there is something I don't understand.
Et si vous avez besoin de l'Elex, pourquoi voulez-vous vous en débarrasser?
So if you need Elix, why do you want to get rid of it?
Amrek's paradox. We are told Elix is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
Tu veux que je récupère de
You
l'Elex?
want me to collect Elix?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elix here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature, but we can make use of it. Well, of the Elix in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Elix concentration in them. Can you do that?
Bien sûr.
And if I get caught bringing Elix into Goliath?
You have my absolute word that this is official business. I told you, we need this. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The World Hearts will purify Magalan without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
Si l'Elex est si mauvais, pourquoi payez-vous en Elexite?
If Elix is so bad, why do you trade using Elexit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's Elix, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
Niveau de compétence trop faible, ok.
So, you won't be confiscating my Alexit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So please, trade while you're here.
I will get you the converter parts you want.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Eh ben. Putain, mais tout est interdit. Journal audio, mais je peux pas le regarder?
Audio.
Ouais.
Audio. Écoute.
Il y a écrit prendre-interdit. Journal audio sur la track hors la loi 2. Mais je... C'est interdit. Pourquoi je suis venu dans cette ville, au fait, j'ai oublié. Ah, bah là, il y a de l'électricité par terre. Par contre, si c'est par terre, c'est à moi. Ok. Mais si je fais tomber quelque chose d'une table et que c'est par terre, c'est à moi. Je crois que je suis sorti de la ville, là. Oui, je suis sorti de la ville. Ça se ramasse, ça? Oh là là, feuille des trolls. En fait, ce jeu, c'est ce que Two World 2 a raté, en fait. Ok. Pourquoi il y a des points bleus, des points verts? Ah ok, le point bleu, l'autre, ça doit être Gothram, Bertram. Ah putain, mais c'est bleu ciel, je pensais que... Pourquoi je peux aller au feu de camp? Ah, ça doit être pour patienter. Ouais, ça doit être pour patienter. Il est où le chef? Oh, une caverne. Ah, un tunnel. Attends, je suis nul. Oh, bien, quand tu approches du mur, il met la main sur le mur. Des tonneaux de vin. C'est joli, hein. Là, l'éclairage est très joli, là. Ils l'ont vraiment soigné.
Ouais.
Ils l'ont vraiment soigné. Attends, il n'y a personne, là. Est-ce qu'ils le savent, c'est que j'ai volé un truc? S'ils m'ont pas vu? Alors, attends. Putain, ça s'est mis où, par contre? Chasse. Autre. Vieille pièce. Coffret. Non, c'est pas là. Non. Non. Ça, c'est tout ce qui est plantes. Tout ce qui est nourriture. Tout ce qui est prod. Mais...
Ah.
Oh là là, attends, je comprends rien au niveau de... D'accord, tout ça, c'est... J'ai tout ça comme quête déjà? Oh là là.
Et t'as vu, tu peux mettre des repères sur la carte pour savoir où aller.
Ouais.
T'appuies sur Y. Ça te met un marqueur.
D'accord. Ok.
Déplacer le rossignol vers la gauche et la...
D'accord, mais je peux en faire qu'un seul. Ok, il y a la quête des compagnons, la quête des dames, la quête principale. Mais j'ai pris un journal, mais je peux le voir nulle part, j'ai l'impression. Il est forcément quelque part. Ah, super. Une fois que tu leur as discuté, ça reste sur la carte. Ah. C'est là que je dois aller. Ah, Dura, c'est là. Vous. Ah, je suis là. Mais c'est quoi le blanc, alors? Mais c'est quoi le point blanc? Ok.
Le point blanc?
Ouais, non.
Non, le point blanc, c'est toi.
Ah, j'ai trouvé.
Avec le demi-cercle, c'est la direction que tu es en train de regarder.
Alors, le registre des ardoises du bar d'Oran, l'argent, dû et quelques réflexions relatives aux dettes. Cinda n'a pas payé ses consos 2 fois. J'ai pris de la bouffe dans la réserve en dédommagement. Paie toujours, mais met des plombes à régler son ardoise, drogue. J'ai pris son arme en caution pendant qu'il était saoul. En Grim, pratiquement jamais là. Trop imbu de lui-même pour payer. Jorah, ça par contre c'est un buveur rentable. Alvar, ivrogne et fauteur de troubles. Il a payé son ardoise en me laissant vider ses poches pendant qu'il dormait. Je lui ai encore pris son arme pendant qu'il était encore affalé dans la boue en train de cuver. J'ai pris le reste de ses éclats quand il était allongé sur la table ivre-mort. Et maintenant il semble avoir disparu. Dommage, c'était un bon client. Pas mal, pas mal. Pas mal. Pas mal, pas mal. Donc ça doit être peut-être par là. Ragnar! Ah, c'est toi le chef? Mais...
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on
Ah non, c'est le deuxième chef, c'est le
Anyone who
sous-chef.
commits a crime must answer to me.
Mais il fait 1m60.
Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
Je suis un déserteur albe. Je ne viens pas d'Edan. Je suis personne. Je n'ai pas à m'expliquer devant toi. Je suis un déserteur albe?
I am an Alb defector. My people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
Ah. You survived an Alb execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
What is your purpose, Horizon?
I need your protection.
Well, Edan has become inhospitable in the last few months. But this is not a refuge camp here. Everyone who takes advantage of Goliath's protection must contribute. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Master Thorold, what kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Tu penses que les berserkers peuvent empêcher les Alpes de conquérir Edan?
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us, and now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead elves to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
Comment se passe votre guerre contre les Alpes?
War against the Alps going.
Our war. This isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there, and the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the elves that came with it. Since then they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alp separatists to the north.
They continue their love of Helix machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Where can I find Engram?
Look for him in the Warriors' Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the Warrior Quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Question intéressante.
You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator.
Je dois d'abord devenir un bon cultivateur.
Make yourself useful in the city.
Ok.
Talk about better armor for you.
Le nom des statues dans leur hiérarchie.
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Merde, attends. Je crois que j'ai fait une connerie. Non, non, attends. Ah non, c'est bon.
Yes, it's a
Wow, colosse de combat clérical.
Waouh.
Tu vois le robot dans Robocop là, tu sais,
oui.
Voilà, c'est lui.
So you really want to help us out?
Et c'est un truc moyenâgeux, tout à fait.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust...
Ok, on va essayer de gagner ta confiance. On est parti.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. Then listen well. You must have sensed it out there. That things are changing. That something is happening. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the Alps, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other factions. Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tavar, that would be very useful. So, be it the Outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignodon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk, but lie. You, on the other hand, might get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then you would be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers, but if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just election, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
About my support. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. That's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
Putain, le nombre de quêtes.
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are overburdened, or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
How am I doing?
You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Ok, bon. Et bah putain, on en a des missions dans tous les sens. C'est vraiment joli, hein. Le site géographique est vraiment très sympa, très naturel en fait. Ils ont vraiment recréé un village naturel à flanc de colline, à flanc de montagne.
Tu vois, t'as différents...
Tu sais, ça fait très réaliste en fait. T'as vraiment l'impression d'être dans un lieu, dans un vrai lieu. C'est vraiment très chouette.
Dans un lieu de poisson.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
Storsom et Akira. Elles sont classe, hein. Elles sont vraiment classe. On dirait Clem.
Do you help everyone who asks?
Ah, c'est une guérisseuse. Elle peut me remonter le yang.
And it is needed bitterly, which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need, but it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
Mais je vais pas blesser. Tu dois entendre beaucoup de choses sur ce qui se passe.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure Elex, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than Berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say Elex makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
Mais je suis pas blessé, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Tu peux remonter mon yang?
You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think.
Tiens, on peut se casser les os? D'autres de ces choses me seraient utiles, c'est dangereux là dehors. Okay.
Thank you.
We are here to heal. Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less time we'll have to spend picking up the pieces.
What do you know about Elix withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing
Okay,
the
toi,
same
Stamson.
thing... Ah, incomer. It would be good to talk later and hear your news.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and...
Bonjour. C'est quoi ce chant spécial?
Nah.
Je fais pour parler à un mec, c'est un guérisseur. J'appuie, il fait juste nah. Ok, d'accord. Ah d'accord, ok, je sors, y a pas de souci. Ok, là je suis rentré dans une maison, ceci est une propriété privée. Ok. Oh là là, mais elle est énorme cette ville. Ah, ça a l'air d'être par là que je dois aller, j'ai l'impression. C'est impressionnant. On fait vraiment un sacré taf, n'empêche. Quel dream. C'est le début. Oui, c'est le tout début du jeu. Ouais, c'est le. J'ai tué 4 mobs et c'est le premier village où on arrive.
Putain, je suis dans la ville high-tech là. Ça change.
You will find healers among us, but you will learn we also use the name for those who heal, Magalan. Perhaps not Amaret's best choice of name, but we're in the habit of using it now. We cure Magalan from the curse of Helix, and from that curse, we bring the blessing of mana.
It sounds like you're doing good work.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where Elix is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all Elix will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from Elix can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of Elix. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
De quoi est-ce que tu parles? Ne pas se dévoiler. J'étais un Alb, mais je suis libéré de l'Elex à présent.
I was an Alb, but I'm free from Elix now.
Then you are an Alb no more. It is Elix that turns a man into an Alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you,
Ah, carrément, ce choix déterminera la suite de l'histoire, ok.
It is the struggle Magalan suffers from too. She is dosed with Elix. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magalan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of Elix to your bones.
Non, ça va.
The power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of Elix, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to Elix, it will consume us all.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais ici à part donner des conseils gratuits? Alors, comment est-ce que vous transformez l'Elix?
How do you transform Elix?
Transmute. We transmute Elix. We place the Elix in the Mana Shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the Elix passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by Elix close to the shrine, you can feel it.
Et qu'est-ce que tu fais du mana?
What do you do with the mana?
Our mana is everything. It is life itself. It is mana that allows us to do magic. No other faction of the free people can do that. The mana potions we make give us that ability. It makes our warriors stronger, more powerful than any of the Alb's machines. But it doesn't just make us strong, it also makes the world blossom. Look around. All of this is the work of our World Hearts.
Au cœur de moi.
World Hearts?
World Hearts are the center of everything we do. The heart of the Berserkers. They are plants we enrich with mana. They bring the soil back to life.
Tu m'échangerais du mana contre
Will you
l'Elex?
trade me some mana for Elix?
Gladly.
Échanger des Elex contre de la mana. J'ai 3 Elex. Vas-y, il me manque quelque chose. D'accord. Ok. Putain, c'est chouette. On peut se baigner. Ah, ah, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Ah, ça brûle, ça brûle. Ah, c'est chaud, c'est chaud.
gâter le coin.
Je pensais pas que j'allais prendre feu.
On va gâter le coin.
On va aller voir là-haut. Sur la colline. C'est haut.
Putain, mais c'est quoi ça?
C'est haut. Ah, ça y est. Putain, tout cet élexite.
Ça fait visite.
Il y a plein d'élexites en haut, mais je peux pas le voler. Ah, mais il pleut de l'élexite? C'est ça l'idée? D'accord.
Yeah, what do you want?
En fait, c'est une ferme de bitcoin. T'inquiète pas, garde. Est-ce que je peux... Attends, je vais sauvegarder et je vais essayer de redescendre avec mon jetpack. Ah, cool. Cool, ça c'est cool. Ok. Mais du coup, c'est lui que je devais parler? Il est où? Non? Putain, mais c'est énorme la ville. Ah, une maison qui a l'air d'être importante. Ah, fabricant d'armure.
Hey, watch it there. I hate it when people mess with my stuff. You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. Damned hard work makes it. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
What's so good about the armor you supply?
Quality, skill, years of practice technique. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible for different equipment. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges to a warrior or a paladin. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed for working in the fields. But a warrior's armor must be robust, better able to absorb damage during combat.
Je peux acheter une de ces
Can I
armures?
get some of this armor?
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to anyone who has earned it. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor of a paladin. That armor goes with that rank and that honor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to work to earn it.
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
D'accord. Waouh, une épée 62 de dégâts, mais faut 54 de force.
Il a inventé 54 de force, il faut aussi tu verras le prix.
5000 élexites. Oh là là. Bon, bah on va revenir hein, quand j'aurai fini le jeu. Alors, c'est quoi ça?
Là, le jeu, je regarde les prix, franchement, je sais pas, ça me paraît un peu bizarre.
Angrim, ah, le grand chef.
I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Would you let me stay here and become a berserker?
Finding new recruits is part of a warlord's duty. You will find Goliath more open than many places. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Parle-moi des lois, vas-y.
Tell me more about these laws.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, Elix technology. What chances have they given us? Nature, rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that.
Okay.
What are the Berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure Elix is a curse on Magalan. All pure Elix and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify Elix. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal.
La cinquième loi, j'ai oublié les 4 premières.
When it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us. And so we must.
Ça va, ils ont 5 lois, ça change hein, du code civil français.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
Oh, ou alors est-ce que son incapacité à arranger les choses est devenue mon problème? Oh, ça tue ça.
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
Putain, mais il y a plein de trucs que tu peux mettre alors que mais il faut un niveau de compétence alors que c'est le début du jeu, t'as 0 compétence. Comment tu fais pour certaines lignes de dialogue? T'attends?
Ouais, c'est... Ouais, t'attends.
A troll killed your men?
Good men.
Mais bon, en même temps, il faut... Donc pour ça, en fait, il faut sortir de la ruse et de l'intelligence, mais seulement il faut que tu progresses dans l'histoire, donc il faut que tu mettes de la constitution et de la force. C'est la misère. Entre-temps, il faut aussi du stock, donc il faut que tu puisses marchander, il faut que... Oh, vas-y.
C'est trop ça. Oula, oula. Non, c'est bon, non, me frappez pas, je savais pas qu'il fallait pas rentrer dans la chambre. Oh là là, oh là. Comment il s'énerve.
Quand il fait nuit, généralement, on rentre pas chez les gens.
Non, mais là, c'était dans sa chambre, c'est tout, il faisait jour. Oiseau des cavernes. J'appelle ça un poulet. Marchand d'armes, et ben voilà.
What goods have you got?
Parce que le vieux là-bas